Hi everybody, it is Saturday. I am back at work. Went and saw Stephen King last night. That was freaking awesome. Today's shaping up to be a little bit busier, which is nice. I am probably going to make more money today than I have all week, which kind of tends to be how that goes on a Saturday. Let's see, did I come this way? I think I did, but hell if I can remember. So yeah, Stephen King, he was freaking awesome. I don't know what it is, like, I mean, he only got up there and talked for about an hour, and he was just there to kind of promote his new book, which I have. I got a copy of it last night, and the title escapes me at the moment, but it's the third in the Bill Hodges trilogy, you know, so the trilogy that started with Mr. Mercedes, and then Finders Keepers was the second book, and now this one, oh God, what is it called? Oh hell, I can't remember. But I read about the first 20 pages before I had to go to bed, get up for work. But you know, I can't have a new Stephen King book and not start it at least. So that's fun. But it's, you know, the Mercedes killer from the first one is back, and he's in his hospital room, and it was kind of hinted at in Finders Keepers that he had developed this telepathic ability, and so he was going to manage to be extraordinarily dangerous just by never leaving his hospital room. So that's going to be a thing. And yeah, I don't know how things are going to fare for old Bill Hodges in this book, but I guess we'll find out. He's a really likable character, that's the thing. And with Stephen King, you never know. You know, like, I want Bill Hodges to survive and be victorious, but I don't know. We'll see. Doesn't always work out that way, does it? So yeah, basically that's what he was there to do, is just promote the new book. And they had, I think it was 400 autographed copies that were pre-autographed. It was just kind of a lottery system. You just go get your book, and either you get an autographed copy or not. I didn't get an autographed one. But I'm not much of a book collector anyway. I don't really, you know, my dad is. My dad's big into, like, you know, signed first editions, and he has all these books that are like rare and valuable and all this stuff. And I'm just kind of like, I'm the guy who, like, I like to go poke around in, like, the discount bin and find books for $1 and go to the library sale. God, the last time I went to a library book sale, I got there kind of late, and so, you know, I was like, oh crap, did I miss it? And they were just kind of like, you know, there's a whole bunch of books there that we didn't manage to sell. You see anything you want, just take it. And so I think I wound up taking like 5 or 6, you know, just like, oh, that looks cool, and as long as it's free, I might as well check it out, you know, and if I don't like it, you know, whatever, I'll give it to the Boys and Girls Club, or donate it back to the library or something. I did just get rid of a bunch of books fairly recently because I don't know why I keep a lot of books around. I mean, you know, there's certain books that, like, maybe you want to keep around because they're kind of rare or whatever, but I mean, by and large, just go to the damn library and get books, and that's kind of what I do. So anyway, but yeah, I gotta finish. I barely started it. I gotta get into this new Stephen King book, and I still, god damn it, I cannot think of the name of it right now. But I'm still reading this Diane Ravitch book, the Reign of Error, and I'm about 2/3, maybe 3/4 of the way through it. So I got to finish that up, and that is a library book. So I think that is due not this coming Monday, but the next Monday. So I got to finish that one up. And then my dad gave me a book, which again, I can't remember the title of it, but he said this is a young adult book, and I was really impressed by it, and you should read it. So yeah, my reading list continues to grow, and it'll be a lot of fun. But it was weird seeing Stephen King in person. It's strange to me, like, what a celebrity he is, and they, you know, these weren't expensive tickets to go see him talk. I think it was $37.50 or something like that. So it wasn't like an enormous, it wasn't cheap, but it wasn't like an enormous amount of money. And I honestly think he must have done it for free. He must have just been like, yeah, whatever, you know, I'll go do it and promote the book. And I guess his son, Joe Hill, has a new book out too. I didn't know that, so I gotta, so many books, so little time. But, I can't remember, somebody asked him, like, so when you named the character of Roland Duchesne, was there, were you thinking about Duchesne, Utah? And he kind of like stared at the girl for a minute and just went, oh yeah, it was the foremost thing on my mind. He's just so, oh God, he's great. He's wonderful. Yeah, and I guess they're making a movie or a miniseries or something out of the Dark Tower. I have never cared about the Dark Tower. In fairness, I've never read any of them, and everyone's like, oh dude, you've got to, you know, the Dark Tower, it's his coup de grace, it's his like big, you know, it's the Dark Tower, you have to read it, you can't be a Stephen King fan. And I'm just kind of like, don't care. There was the one short story in Everything's Eventual that, again, I can't remember the title of it, but it was about, you know, I think it was about Roland, and it tied into the Dark Tower, and I was just like, don't care. And I didn't even like what he did in Black House, where he and what the hell's the other guy's name that wrote that with him, that co-authored it, where they tied all the, you know, the territories and everything from the Talisman into the Dark Tower, and I'm just like, boring. But I don't know, I may change my mind on that someday. I've never really picked up the Dark Tower and spent any time with it. Anyhow, I'm back at work, so I will have to rant some more later, and I'll be back in a moment. Alright, I am back. I've been on a couple more runs. I also went on break for a while, went to GameStop, that was fun. Didn't really find anything, but I will be going back to GameStop on Tuesday, because, you know, Mighty Number 9 and everything. And I know people are going to hear me say that, assuming, I say people as though I assume that anybody's going to watch this video, but, I know everybody's like hating on that game right now. Everybody's like, wow, Mighty Number 9 is like an example of Kickstarter failure, and like, here's how not to do this and everything. But I'm sorry, everything I've seen, the game just looks amazing. It looks absolutely amazing, and I have a massive boner for it, and I don't know, I'm into it. I want to play it. Like, I am really, really excited about it. And I know that apparently makes me a crazy person, but I'm really excited for it. And it occurs to me, As Your Striker Gunvolt 2 is coming out sometime relatively soon. I think they said summer of this year, so good Christ, no wonder I can't get anything done. Like, I mean, I have Stephen King books and Diane Ravitch and video games, and god damn, no wonder I can't get anything done. I have no life. It occurs to me, I have no life. I am that excited about a video game. Oh man, speaking of which, I guess it's still probably more than a year out, but there's Breath of the Wild. I've been watching some videos about that, some of the YouTube videos about that. That game just looks amazing. Like that, oh my god, I can't even. It just looks incredible. I really am, I think when that game comes out, I really am going to have to take a week off work and just be a slug. I don't know what else I can do, I really don't. Because that game, it looks, and you know, see that game too, that's another game that is already getting some hate. Like, a lot of people kind of hated the graphical style of it. And I don't get that. I mean, I love the graphical style of it. It looked to me like they took everything that made Twilight Princess awesome and everything that made Skyward Sword awesome and just kind of put it together in one tight little package, and it looks great. Because, I don't know, I know I'll take some heat for saying this, but see, I thought Skyward Sword was kind of a step back graphically after Twilight Princess. Not that they didn't do some really neat things with it. It was much more, like, vibrant and colorful than Twilight Princess. But, I don't know, I remember just playing that game and being kind of like meh about it as far as the graphics and everything. Because it was, I don't know, it just wasn't, it didn't have that like fine detail, that really fine attention to detail that Twilight Princess had. And I feel like with Breath of the Wild, they've combined the two in this really sort of brilliant way. I mean, because it has that like vibrant, colorful feel that Skyward Sword had, but you know, also that really fine attention to detail, you know, where you like slice into the blades of grass and you see these little blades of grass go flying everywhere. I mean, it's just that really serious attention to detail that Twilight Princess had. I feel like Breath of the Wild looks like it has that from everything I've seen. And the other thing, and I know so there have been 2 games recently. One of them is the Final Fantasy 15 demo, and the other is Breath of the Wild. Now, I haven't actually played any Breath of the Wild, obviously. I've just seen other people play it, like at E3 or whatever. And I would really like it if this person would, like, be in a lane. Okay. But so the Final Fantasy 15 demo, this is a really interesting thing. One of the sort of notable things, I enjoyed it, I liked it a lot, but there was no automatic camera movement. All of the camera control was manual. And again, I know, it's far from a finished product. It's like, they make the point, like, this is a work in progress. The actual game isn't going to necessarily be like this. But I just thought, when is the last time you played a modern game with no automatic camera control? The last one I can think of is Kingdom Hearts Recoded. And that kind of makes sense because it was a port of a cell phone game anyway, so God only knows what the original was like. And from everything I've seen of Breath of the Wild, again, I know they're not playing the final product. I know the final version is going to be different. But it looks like there's no automatic camera control, at least on the version they're playing. That the camera control is manual, and I'd say that just based on the way the camera is moving. So I could be wrong about that. I could be reading something into that that's not there. But it's interesting to me because the first 3D game I ever played was Mega Man Legends. And Mega Man Legends, kind of famously or infamously, depending on how you look at it, had no automatic camera control. And a lot of people really bitched about it, and I really liked it because it meant that you had fully manual camera control and you had full control over the camera, full 360 by 360 views, no matter where you were in the game, no matter where or when you were in the game. And they clearly traded off some graphics and other things for that, but it really, once you kind of learned how to do it, it was a little bit of, you kind of had to learn how to, like, okay, I've got to move the camera along with the character, but once you did that, it was brilliant, and I couldn't stand doing anything else. And I almost am starting to wonder if there's like this weird backlash happening now where people don't want automatic camera control. I don't know. It's weird, because again, neither of these is the final product, though. That's the other thing. We don't know what these are going to look like once they're actually completed. We don't know. I have no idea what they're going to be. I don't know what the camera control situation is going to be. But it'll be really interesting to see. I don't know. I'm not as excited about it as some of those others, but I really am looking forward to Final Fantasy 15. And I've never been a huge Final Fantasy nerd, but I really liked the 15 demo. I liked... A lot of people had a lot of complaints about it, and I understand where they're coming from. They made some really odd choices with it, but I really enjoyed it. And I had to play it over to Buddy's house because I don't have a PS4 yet. So if we presuppose that Final Fantasy 15 is a must-have, I have until September to try to get a PS4. And I don't know that I will, because the first thing I need to do is get a new freaking laptop, because the laptop I have is far and away the worst, most useless piece of technology I have ever bought, and I hate it, and I want it to die. I don't know, I'm probably dating myself with the reference, but if any of you have ever seen Office Space, and you think about the printer, you know, there's the one guy who hates the printer, and at one point he takes it out into the middle of nowhere and just beats it to pieces with a baseball bat. That's kind of how I feel about this stupid laptop that I have. It just is, it's useless, and I hate it, and I need a new one. And yeah, I don't know. And I'm going to have to do some serious research before I buy a laptop, but that was probably one problem when I bought the one I have. Anyhow, I'm back at work, so I will see you soon. Well, hello everyone. I'm back. Alright. I am finally done for the night, so I'm on my way home, except I think I'm not going to actually go home. I'm going to go to Subway and get something to eat. A man cannot have pizza all the time. God knows I try, but yeah. Probably not the best thing in the world for you. So yeah. I'm going to have something with green veggies on it, because, you know, green veggies, good for you. question is, how hungry am I? Do I want a foot long or a 6-inch? I don't know. Honest to God, do not know. But I guess that is, I can cross that bridge when I get there. The thing about Subway is you kind of want to eat it all in one sitting. It's not a thing that keeps overnight in the fridge. I've actually done that before, but I don't necessarily recommend it. So, yeah. Anyway, there's one of my coworkers. So, yeah, I don't know. I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. I'll get there when I get there. These motorcyclists are riding 4 in one lane. That's really unsafe. Oh well. I guess I'm not going to be too concerned with their lives if they're not. I think maybe I'm actually going to hang back a little bit. Anyway, so tomorrow I had the day off. Yay! It's kind of weird, like having a day off and then working and then having a day off again. I'm kind of back to normal next week, although I have off next week, like Thursday or something random like that, but I can live with that. That works. That'll let me definitely get some stuff done. I gotta get my apartment cleaned and all that good stuff. So, tomorrow, assuming that I don't crash and burn like I have done the last 3 Sundays in a row, I'm gonna try and maybe get my DeviantArt art page going. So that'll be interesting. I'll have to see kind of how that goes. Anywho, yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll just see on that one. So here's another problem I'm having. I am suffering from Kingdom Hearts withdrawal because I've been playing a little bit of Twilight Princess lately, and I've been reading a little bit lately, and I've been working a lot, and I haven't really had time for Kingdom Hearts. I did beat Kingdom Hearts 2 for the first time fairly recently, and apparently we're going to go 20 miles an hour down 13th East, but I got places to be. So, yeah, I was going to start Chain of Memories, which I've never played, or Re-Chain of Memories, but yeah, I just haven't gotten a chance to yet, and I don't know if I want to play Re-Chain of Memories first, or if I want to play Birth by Sleep first, because those are both, I've never played them. I've played 1 and 2, and I've played 358 Days Over 2, and I've played Recoded, and I have played Dream Drop Distance, although I didn't get very far into it, because I felt like I needed to finish up Recoded and 358 Days Over 2 first, which now I've done. But it's like, well, do I want to play Dream Drop Distance, or do I want to play Re-Chain of Memories? Anyway, this is the thing that sucks about being this late to that particular party, because, you know, most people just played the first game until it hurt, and then, you know, Chain of Memories came out, and they played that until it hurt, and for my part, I'm sort of trying to play them all at once, because I only got turned on to Kingdom Hearts a couple of years ago. I had never ever played it. I can't remember if I was talking about that in one of these vlogs before. I think maybe I was, but that might have been one of the ones that never made it to YouTube. I can't remember. Yeah, just kind of late to the party. Just kind of late to the Kingdom Hearts party. So, that, as they say, is that. And it does, I mean, in a way it's kind of nice, because all this stuff that, like, all the fans are like, yeah, but I've played that game 87 billion times already. Like, I'm like, well, I haven't. Like Re-Chain of Memories, I've never ever played it. And Birth by Sleep, I've never ever played it. And I feel like I want to. But, oh, so many games to play, so little time. And yeah, I don't know if I'll even get any time tomorrow, because I really do want to spend some time on DeviantArt tomorrow, and maybe, I got really crazy, I have been fishing around on various, like zines, like online zines and stuff. Maybe I can get a couple of my short stories submitted somewhere. If I get nuts. You never know. You never know when something like that could happen. So that's kind of where I'm at. I don't know. I'm going to have to just play everything by ear, as I so often do on my days off. Oh, hell, and I wanted to go over to Mom's house for something. What did I want to go over there for? Damn it, I can't remember, but don't know. Maybe I'll remember tomorrow. Maybe I won't. Then, yeah, I probably won't. And then Mom will call me up and be like, hey, honey, did you remember the whatever the hell it was? And I'll be like, oh, yeah, that. Okay. I don't know, I'll figure it out. And then I am supposed to go over to a friend's house later. We may have a little Smash tournament. That would be fun. So we'll see. And he wants to borrow some 3DS games from me, so that is also cool. And Tuesday, I am looking forward to Mighty Number 9. I can't even tell you. But like I said, between work and trying to get these videos uploaded and, you know, this thing I want to do on DeviantArt and all that stuff, I don't know when the hell I'm going to have time for any of this other stuff. I don't know when I'm going to have time to be reading Stephen King novels and playing Mighty Number 9. So, I don't know. I'll have to see how that goes. There never seems to be enough time, does there? God, even when I had the time, there didn't seem to be enough time. When I was in school and I was like swimming every day and things were sort of okay, yeah. But you know, maybe that's a good thing. Maybe it lets us think about the time we do have. You know, lets us appreciate the time we do have. That's what I'll tell myself. God, I am surprisingly tired. It's only 10 after 7. But I am just really surprisingly tired. I'm gonna go home and eat some dinner and maybe try and get some videos uploaded. I don't know. Like I said, I think I'm gonna have to start putting most of these videos. I can't even save them to my laptop anymore because I'm out of memory, which is kind of incredible when you think about it. When you consider that 90% of what I do on that freaking thing is word processing. Oh, I swear to God. That was what I wanted to do over at Mom's. I wanted to do my tax return, which I still have not done. Because I want to take that money and buy a halfway decent laptop. And really research them and really go out and be like, okay, I need a laptop that doesn't suck. That's the main criterion. It has to not suck. Kind of like my old Toshiba. Didn't suck. Wasn't great. Didn't suck. That's what I need. Something that doesn't suck. I should just go into Best Buy and be like, do you have something that doesn't suck? That's what I should do. And, you know, I've never known much about computers, but I thought I was sort of starting to, and now everything's changing. Like, I think I was talking about this, where it's like, you know, is it flash? Do you want flash memory or solid state memory? Like, yes. Oh, well. Things were so much simpler back in the day, and it is just leaving me in the dust, man. I swear to God, one day they're going to find me, like, clutching a typewriter, weeping. No, that's one little bit of anti-technology that I don't miss, is a typewriter. These things were such a pain in the ass. And plus, since I really learned how to type on a computer, yeah, I don't know how people did it before, you know, when you just had the whiteout or whatever. That was not any fun. And then, you know, then they had those little correction tabs. It was a little better. But, yeah, man, typewriters. Ugh. There is something raw about a typewriter. Something very satisfying about sitting there and listening to the thing and seeing the page. And there is something kind of satisfying about that, I have to say. There's maybe that one advantage to a typewriter. But by and large, even my shitty little laptop is probably better than a typewriter. And I say probably because if there's one thing that might not be better than a typewriter, it's the laptop that I currently have. So that's what I need to do. I need to get that stupid tax return filed. Yeah, it'd also be real nice to, like, run a vacuum through the apartment, maybe clean some stuff up. I know I've been saying that for quite some time now, but I just don't think it's even going to happen until next week because I don't feel like I have the time. And, like, once again, if I do have the time, I want to do something relaxing, you know? I want to pop in Twilight Princess and go exploring the world of Hyrule. Oh, well. I've probably talked enough about video games today. You guys are probably bored of listening to me talk about video games. But, oh well. Yeah, I think I went through this weird phase. Again, can't remember if I talked about this before or not. I went through this weird phase where, when I was in school, where I got rid of all my video games because I was like, they're a distraction. I need to be focusing on school. I need to be really paying attention to what I'm doing. And it was like almost physically painful for me to do that. But I thought, I've got to do it. It's really important. I've got to get through this. I've got to make this work. And quite honestly, in hindsight, it was a huge, huge mistake. Especially because some of the freaking games I got rid of, like I had the original Super NES versions of Mega Man X, X2, and X3. I had like Mega Man 1 on the NES. I had like The Legend of Zelda, I had The Adventure of Link. I had Star Tropics, of all things. Had a couple of PS1 games like, what was that stupid racing game I had? It was one of the Need for Speed games. I can't remember which. But yeah, I had that. I had some stupid Harry Potter game on the PS1. Of course, both Mega Man Legends. That sort of goes without saying. Yeah, I had a lot of really good games, and I got rid of them. Dumb idea. Especially those Mega Man games are actually worth something now. And I think I sold them for like $5 a piece. Like, it was, it was bad. I just took everything to, I don't even remember where I sold them. Gray Whale, I think. Did I sell them at, yeah, I think that's where I sold them. I don't remember. But yeah, what a dumb thing that was to do. What a just completely stupid thing to do. I had a PS2. I had Mega Man X Command Mission on the PS2. God, what a great game. I know a lot of people hate on it, but what a freaking wonderful game. That is one I wish they would do again, or something like it. God damn it, there's so many, even that weird, Mega Man X first-person shooter that they were making with the Metroid Prime team, it just looked amazing. And then they're like, no, it's too cool, we're not going to do it. I don't know. It drives me insane. But, maybe it's for the best. Maybe once again, not having really cool games makes us appreciate the cool games we have. I don't know. What do you guys think about that? You can comment on that. Well, of course, you can comment on anything you want. I'm just saying, what do you guys think about that? I don't know. Okay, is it my imagination, or is there a hell of a lot of traffic for this time of day? And it's Saturday, too. I don't know, maybe people are all, going out, barbecuing, going to bars, whatever, I don't know. God, I think I let myself get a little too hungry, to be honest. I'm actually quite hungry. I didn't think I was, but I am. So there it is. I think that makes the decision about what size sandwich I'm going to get. Alright. Well, here I am at Subway. So I'm going to call it here. Ladies and germs, I'll not be back tomorrow since I have tomorrow off, but I will be back on Monday. See you then.